Hey guys, Unreal Wheels here, and with the Indy 500 being a few Sundays ago, or at least would have been a few Sundays ago, a few friends and I decided to take it to Forza 7 to take on the Indy 500 ourselves. So here we are after completing 3 pace laps, ready to go. And away we go quite slowly to start our mini Indy 500, and we're already going to get a bad getaway coming down off the line, and we're going to lose third place as we come down to turn 1, and third place is going to go around the outside, leaving us in 4th place as we come down into turn 2, shifting quite late, as it seems like 5th place is going to get a decent run on us as well. Hopefully we can defend from that position as we come down the long straight. He seems to get a decent draft, but we're going to stay right in front of him as our long gearing starts to kick in, and we're going to slowly start catching up to the other cars ahead. So here's 3rd place, and you can see the power of the draft kick in as we pull to the inside and make that position up quite quickly. As we come down to lap 6, catching up onto 2nd place as well. Our long gearing is really starting to show its strength as we come down into turn 1, getting that position way before the corner. But we're going to run a bit wide after taking the tighter line into turn 1. The short shoots and back into turn 2, staying in front of 2nd place quite easily. Well, 3rd place now. And now it's our game to catch up to 1st place, although he does seem a bit too far to get any draft off of him. But we're going to get a bit close, but at this point tire wear and fuel is starting to show us that we need to take a pit stop. And we're running a bit more of an aggressive setup, so we're going to have to pit earlier than 1st place. So we're basically going in for what is now called an undercut attempt, as we dive into the pits to get our fresh set of tires and fuel. And we're going to come out still in 2nd place, quite interestingly, as we shift a bit late. And coming down to turn 2 and onto the long straight. And it seems like coming into the next lap, 1st place is also going to pit. And hopefully our undercut strategy seems to pay off. And is that 1st place I see? Yes, it is. So our strategy is going to pay off quite well as he's going to start accelerating out of the pit lane. And we're going to take 1st place quite easily. Now at this point it's lap 23 and my arms are starting to feel a bit like mush. So fun as we try to survive the next 50 or so laps. Now we're going to end up getting our first safety car of the race coming in at lap 46, giving my arms a bit of a break. I'm going to file in a nice single file behind us as the cars begin to bunch up a bit. And this is going to allow for more overtaking opportunities coming out of the safety car. Hopefully we can defend our position, but that's not going to be so much the case as we finish the safety car. And we're going to get a not so optimal start as we shift extremely late once again. And the car behind us is going to make a move on the outside as we may go too wide coming into turn 1. And it's great as we come in too wide coming into turn 2 as well. And it seems like the car behind us is also wanting to get into the fray. Hopefully we don't go 3 wide. No, we don't. And we're about to as the car to my right makes a bit of contact with me. I'm sorry about that. And he's going to stick on my back. He's going to pull away just behind me, try to avoid making contact. As we use the power of the draft coming in once again. As we get the draft as he pulls onto the inside and back onto the outside. Coming down to turn 1 for the 49th time. And coming into turn 2. It's going to be the long straight as we try to pick up a bit of draft, but he weaves around, knowing that the power of the draft is within our grasp. As we come to turn 3, and he's going to get a bad exit, allowing us to take the inside line as we run over a bit of cones and lose a bit of momentum coming into turn 4, but we're going to get the move done, and we're going to get another safety car. How fortunate for us to get the move done before then. But it's gonna open the book of opportunities for everyone as we exit the safety car and get a horrible start for like the third time now. And I start to worry that something's wrong, and I begin to hear something wrong with the engine as well, as I lose all the way down to third place, coming in from first. So it's starting to worry me. So we come into the pits, and as per our suspicions, it seems like we had engine damage, which is hindering both our acceleration and top speed. So as we enter another safety car, I'm going to take a pit stop, hopefully making sure that I don't lose too much time. And I check to make sure that there is no major damage done to the car anymore as we catch up to the safety car queue and make our way nice in single file. And at this point, my car is starting to sound a bit like a dead horse. But we're going to ignore that fact, considering that Forza is probably being broken. So away we come from this safety car, and it's going to be a bad start, but not as bad as it used to be. So hopefully with 8 laps to go, we can catch up to the rest of the pack, as the horrible sounds of this vehicle begin to hurt my ears. And my arms are definitely not even there anymore as we enter the back straight, hopefully trying to pick up some draft, but we seem to be a bit too far away. But our long gearing is going to end up helping us catch up to the rest of the field as we take that inside curb nicely and catch up to what seems like a back marker. So we come down to turn 1, taking the curb nice and tight, coming down and hitting the wall just like the car in front of me. And as we come down to turn 2, he seems to be taking the wide line. Hopefully we can pick up some draft. And yes, we do. We are getting the speed out of there as we take the inside line coming into turn 3. And we're going to get that nice and easily as we catch up to the another car in front of us with 3 laps to go now, as it's now a battle for second and third place as we enter turn 1, gaining speed on second place as we're going to stick it right behind him. And this is going to be a fierce battle as we take the tight line coming into the back straight, and we seem to be getting close to him as we end up pulling back behind him, considering that we don't have the speed to overtake him yet. As we take the wide line coming into turn 3, onto the short chutes and back into turn 4. And now it's 2 laps to go in this fierce battle for second place. He's going to weave around trying to prevent me from getting the draft. As we come down to turn 1, he's going to take the tight line, but he's still going to get decent momentum out of there. Our long gearing is going to hinder our acceleration coming out of turn 1 as we lose momentum. But the back straight should allow us to get the draft and slipstream to make the overtake, hopefully once again. As we go on the outside this time, coming to turn 3. We seem to get right in front of him, but he's going to hit us into the wall just a bit. As we're going to continue taking the outer line as he's going to hit us into the wall, coming into the front straight. And that is going to make us lose a lot of momentum. I'm pretty sure he didn't see us there, so we're going to let that slide as we come into the last lap. And hopefully we can just catch up to him now, as it seems like we're going to be a bit too far away. But the power of long gearing and draft is going to get us back into the battle once again. We're going to get the draft. He's going to pull left, and he's going to take the inside line coming into turn 3. We're going to make a bit of contact once again, but we're okay. Nobody spun around or anything as we come down into the back straight, or front straight. And it's going to be a close battle as we come across the line in third place. And wait, what? Wait, hold up. That's not right. We clearly ended up behind him. Hold up. Mom, Forza's on drugs. So there we are with that crazy race out of the way. And we're gonna stand on the podium in second place for some reason, and that character is looking just as confused as I am. And that is pretty much the end of this Indy 500 race. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and consider sharing this video with your other friends. That is if you have any. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.